to be putting a double wide pergola here behind me, so I have some shade to sit in when I'm down in this area of the backyard with the kids. And if you can believe it, all that I'm going to need is this wood and this new sage system from Strong Tie, a couple of ladders, and the only tools that we need to drill. Okay, maybe two, since there's going to be two people doing this. But let's get all of this off of me now and let's actually build this thing. Before we get started with the building, I just wanted to give you a greater sense of what it's like back here. So we have the play structure. The deck is way up there. So when the kids are playing down here, soccer or on the swings, I'm really far away from them. And it would be nice if I could be down here in and amongst it, but have a spot to sit in the shade and even give them a spot to sit in the shade where they can just chill for a second. Pergola is gonna go here and let's get going. So I got 6 8-foot pieces and 7 10-foot pieces to make up the whole frame. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take these feet here and we're gonna put them on each of the 8-foot pieces. Strong Tie is known for their amazing connectors, so obviously those are included in the box, which is great. They even include the bit for them. The feet just slide right on. There's several different ways that you can do this. We could build the roof structure first and then slide the legs under it, or we could stand the legs up and put the roof structure into it. Since it's just the two of us and this is a double wide, I'm thinking that we're gonna do something in between. Is this gonna be a mistake? Maybe, but let's do it. Here's how we figured out exactly where to put the pergola, because we don't want to have to lift it too much once it's up. So this one here that you can't see because it's behind the ladder, that's where we want the back of the pergola to sit. And then we laid this 10-foot board here because that's how wide it is. And that's where the foot of the front of the pergola needs to sit. And we've also lined it up with this side of the shed on the other side. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this part of the pergola. We're gonna put the roof there and the roof piece there. Then when we stand it up, it's gonna be in place where it needs to go for someone to get up on this ladder and quickly attach it to that bracket. Let's see if it works out the way that I'm planning. There's two different kinds of brackets for the top pieces to connect the roofs. This one, that's the shape of a T, would be for the middle if you're doing a double one like us, which is the 10 by 20. If you're doing a single pergola, which is 10 by 10 or 8 by 8, you're only going to be dealing with these ones that are shaped like an L, and that would be the corner post, and then a top piece that goes that way and a top piece that goes that way. That the feet have this little step on the inside for the wood to sit on, so it's not making any contact with the ground. Pull it back. brother's house and we're about to surprise them with a pergola. They don't have any shade in their backyard and they've been wanting one for so long, so I partnered with Strong Tie and we're going to put the same one in that I have in my backyard, but half the size. We're at the point of putting the sunshade on, and you use these handy little clips that the sunshade hooks onto. And the greatest part is that there's no measuring. So you put all the corners in, which a corner is a corner, not that hard to find. And then you put the sunshade up and you pull the other straps, and wherever they land on these top pieces, that's where you put your bracket in, and then it connects. So no measuring, no math, no mistakes.